Hey, what's up, YouTube? Sorry about the shakiness. This is dedicated to two particular individuals. Actually, it's three individuals, but two of them are one. So, it's dedicated to two individuals in my life, and I wanted to broadcast to the world how I felt. Um, I'm blessed, extremely so, to have two people in my life that kind of, I'm not trying to floss, but they just mean the world to me. Two particular sets of individuals. The first person is my mother, my natural mother, Constance Carr. We've had our issues in the past. I don't know any mother or daughter that doesn't, but as an adult, there is something so wonderful about being able to talk to your mother in a way you couldn't when you were a teen. And I'm so grateful. Oh, I'm so grateful to God for her. Um, my mother is probably one of the singular influences in my life that has been consistent. Mentors have come and gone, relationships have come and gone, but my mother has been there for me. Um, and I appreciate her now more than I did as a teenager, simply because I see the value and the greatness that's in her. Um, in 2006, well, 2005, I left. I'm from Louisville. I left Louisville to go to Detroit, and I left angry. I left angry with my mother. Didn't want to talk to her. And in 2006, almost a year later, maybe a little longer than a year, my mother had a heart attack on her way to work. And God's grace kept her and sustained her, and she was able to have some corrective surgery done. And she's here today. And I don't take it for granted. My mother is probably the most kind-hearted individual in the world. She has a tough exterior, but life can do that to you when it takes you a while to see your value. And I'm not going to blast her or put her out in the streets like that, but in these years of her life, I see a maturity and I see a grace about her that I never saw before. And it could be because I wasn't able to see it, but I love my mama. I love her with everything I have. Mama, I love you. Um, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I love you. You my poo, you my pookie. And I appreciate you so much. Um, you've supported every gift in me, every talent in me. Um, and even when I thought I couldn't, you smacked me on the side of my head and told me I could. So thank you. I also want to thank my spiritual parents. I am honored and privileged to be covered by two of the most awesome individuals in the whole wide world, in the whole universe, and that's Apostles Kevin and Crystal Smith. Whoop whoop, Epiphany Ministries Worldwide. Yep, yep. I'm mad that I forgot the name of my church that quick. But when I left Louisville in 2005, I moved to Detroit to be with them. Some of you don't know this, but I met my spiritual mother on the internet. Boom, I met her on the internet on Pal Talk. Yes, Pal Talk is good for other things besides showing your boobies on cam. But when I met her, she was pregnant, and I was in another covering situation that wasn't really working. It wasn't healthy, and there was a lot of control, and I was told not to talk to her, but I got a little rebel in me. And at that time, particularly, telling me not to do something was like saying, hey, go ahead and do this, we want you to. And so kind of lost touch with her for about a year, and then out of nowhere, uh, through Lady AJ Crane, what's up, Ouches? I was able to reconnect with her. I met her officially again on April the 8th, 2005. I moved to Detroit on May the 8th, 2005. I was called stupid. I was called foolish, crazy, a lot of different things. But I knew I heard God. And if I hadn't been sure of it before then, I was sure at that moment. So I went to Detroit, and I experienced kingdom living at its fullness for the first time. They have loved me unconditionally. They have loved me without reciprocation even needed. And I'm blessed, especially for my dad. I call him my dad because I didn't meet my father until I was 18, and when I met him, it wasn't good at all. And I never called anybody outside of God daddy. But I have a father who loves me like I'm his seed. I have a spiritual mother who loves me as if I came out of her natural womb, and I know I was birthed from her womb in the spirit. And every good thing in me has been nurtured. It's not because of her. Every good thing in me is because of God, but she saw the potential in me for greatness and wouldn't let me settle for mediocrity. She wouldn't let me settle in just getting by and just making it. And she pushes me every day to be better. She pushes me to be holy. She pushes me to use my gifts. She pushes me to know who I am. And at 26, I can say that I'm learning more about myself now than I ever thought I would. I see a strength in them that I didn't know existed in the world, and I won't share their testimony for them. But the things that they've been through in the last year, I would have deuced out. I would have been like, holla. Well, my former self would have been just like, you know what, bump it, I'm gone. But they stand and they laugh and they worship and they pray, even in the moments they don't understand. And I honor God for them. I honor God for their ministry and for their life. Y'all, I'm just blessed. So I've been on here 9 minutes, and I know you're probably tired of listening to me, but I didn't make this for you if you stumble across it. But I made it to tell my mother, Connie Carr, my spiritual parents, Kevin and Crystal Smith, that I love you, and that the greatness that's being manifested in me now is because you believed in me. Thank you so much.